Smith, and I'm back with another one. A while back, I actually was talking to Arthur Scott about uh, Howling Wolf. It came up in a conversation we had over music. Just talking about how his music's focused and changed a little bit differently, and which affects kind of his crew at sometimes. And we talked about jamming, because I learned to play the trumpet. See, my adopted father, he wanted us all to learn to play an instrument, said it was good for us, to know how to play it, and he tried to get us to play the piano, but I never could master it, so it was never my thing. But he taught me how to play the trumpet, and the trumpet and the sax are like my two favorite instruments, along with the harmonica. But harmonica was never all that great, but I think it sounds, awesome when certain people play it, you know what I'm saying? But Howling Wolf, uh, telling out there about this guy here that he got his name Howlin' Wolf from his grandparents, right? Ends up playing jazz in Chicago or his blues in Chicago, which I think Chicago and Philadelphia blues and jazz are the best places to hear music. You know what I'm saying? Like the best music comes from those two places. But Howling Wolf got his name, like I said, from his grandparents, right? They told him about times where wolves used to roam up and down the Mississippi, and they remember the time when wolves were there, Which I mean, to me, when I'm reading that, I'm thinking these are ancient, these are the ancestral people, they are the ancient ones of the Americas. You can't, how are you going to come here on slave ships and somehow, know about wolves all over this land, and when a lot of the natives don't even know about the wolves that roam that territory, you know what I'm saying? You have to be a native to know that stuff, to have the stories passed down. But as I'm listening to this recently, just going back over and at my playlist going, I started thinking about banjos, where does that come from? What's up with that, But I want to share this with you real quick because I can't help it, This is me. This speaks to me, and I hope it speaks to some of you out there.
Oh, smokestack lightning.
That's all I can play. I don't want to get flagged. But yeah, just I love old blues and and stuff like that. Never been a BB King fan, to be honest, though. But there's other guys out there. Check this out. We go to etymology of banjo. This is gonna be mind blowing, right? You're gonna see banjo. What was it? American English usually describes as an African. Described as of the African origin, probably links to the Bantu, Mad, Mad zone. I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, but I just thought it was glaring when I seen this part right here, right here. Oh, sorry. The origins are from Africa. I was like, all right, well, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what is it doing coming from Africa? And I went to another site here to read about it, right? And it talks about the slaves brought it to America in 1688 from West Africa. Uh, but it says here too, to which it may have come from Europe or from Asia, which I thought, all right, that's something, right? That's something. But the more I looked into this, the more I found out that it's deeper than that because this banjo that we're looking at is related to another instrument here. Let me go back to the etymology. I'll show you this right. Banjo is also connected to another instrument that I found in the Bible a while back, and I shared it right here. Right here. Let me see. The ute. I found this. Hold on. I found this, right? This is it. Look at it. Look at this. Check this out. Let's see if we can go here real quick. All right. I found this. Let's see. It's called the 10-stringed instrument. They call it the 10-string instrument. All right. Now this is supposed to have come from Asia here, Asia and Europe. Um, let's see, because I found this because as you read the Psalms, you'll see this instrument mentioned, and I found it. Let me see if I can do this right. Let me see. I was just there. So did I miss it? I'm sorry. I've already been through this before a while back, but apparently I'm. Hmm. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to read it again to find it again. Because I didn't know the. Because I was talking about this 10-string instruments. I've seen it, read through this before, but I didn't read anything about the banjo. I would have put it two and two together. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Um, the origin of the youth. Doesn't say anything about the banjo. It just talks about the origin of the youth. I mean, because it talks about all the places that it was written about. But anyways, sorry about that. Let's see here. But check this out, right? Found this Bible translation. I use this website a lot, and I found it right here. Sorry, praise him with the banjo and the flute. Talks about praising him with all the other instruments that we were supposed to praise him with: the trumpet, the harp, the stringy instruments. But I thought this was really interesting. Now, when I went to the King James, though, I couldn't find it in the King James. It actually has it written like this. It seems to be a really a modern translation. But Psalms, wow, was it 150? Um, not sure what this stands for yet, but as I looked it up in the as you look this up, because like look, we'll do it together. As you look up Psalms 150 in the King James, it's going to tell you that other instrument there.